I'm laying here with my Bible on my chest. It's Resurrection Sunday. The tomb is empty. And I want to tell you about the time that God supernaturally changed my radio station and kept me from doing something awful, from murdering somebody. When I was younger, I got caught up in goofy stuff that young men get caught up in. You know, the world tells you, don't let people disrespect you. If they do, kill them or hurt them or whatever. And I had no problem with violence. I was a violent person. I had no problem fighting. I had no problem killing people. I always I did armed robberies and stuff like that and got in trouble. I was always breaking in and stealing stuff from factories and stores, and so all the time getting in trouble. And I watched too many Sopranos movies, to be honest with you, because I was actually a good person. I just so influenceable by movies and friends and made bad decisions. But I tell you, this day I was fixing to make the worst decision of all of them. I was heading out. I'd found an email that this girl had been cheating on me, even though I broke up with her 4 or 5 times, even though I didn't really care about her that much. I just felt disrespected. I just made her a little pawn and everything. I was trying to be nice to this girl because she was flipping out. Every time I tried to break up with her, she was trying to say she'd kill herself. So I got afraid, and I didn't want to break up with her because she was going to kill herself. So I was kind of sticking with her. Well, when I found that email that she had cheated on me, I just felt so offended. I just felt so mad. I was like, I got to kill her. I was like, this is ridiculous. I was like, I'm going to shoot her. And I left up out of there. And I loaded up my gun, my bullets and everything. And I went to go kill her. And I was driving out there. And I got to her road to turn in. Probably a 20-minute ride to get out there. Then when I got to her road to turn in, right as I'm about to pull up to her road, the radio supernaturally just changes its channel. I'm the only person in the car. And the radio just switches itself to this Christian channel. And they start singing about Jesus and his love and his forgiveness for us, that we have to forgive others. And it was just singing this gospel song. And I just broke down. I just started crying. I couldn't believe I was going to kill this person. That wasn't me. Why was I so mad? It was like a demon, man. This demon was trying to drive me to kill. And I was going to do it, man. I was going to do it. God stepped in, though. God stepped in. He changed the channel on my radio. And I just started bawling. And I had a moment of sanity come back to me. And I said, man, let me throw all the bullets out of the car, just in case in a minute I'm mad again and I'm thinking about doing this. So I took all the bullets and threw them out the window. And I remember just listening to that song, crying like a baby, from a cold-blooded murderer to a crybaby. But God just hit my heart. He spoke to me. He changed my radio. He changed my destiny. Because God knew that wasn't what he had for me. The devil tried to end my life before it ever even got going. But God stepped in for me. And I heard him. And I knew he changed that radio station. I was the only one in the car. And that day, man, I threw that stuff out and I left. I broke up with that girl. I sent her a text. Said, we're done. And, man, I'll tell you, that girl tried to get back with me several times in the future, but I never did. And God changed my destiny. I was that morning, just a renewed life. My life was resurrected because I was fixing to destroy it. It was so close, 30 seconds, half a mile. That's all it was. And I wasn't no coward, and I ain't no chicken. I'm going to tell you right now, if I'm coming, I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? If I get that mad, the only thing going to save you is God. And God saved her and saved me at the same time. You know, I didn't know who was in that house or whatever. But I'm telling you, I was going in, I was killing everybody. You know, I'd been disrespected. I was angry. Couldn't believe she'd done that to me. And, you know, like that little gangster mentality, and stupid is what it is. I watched too many Sopranos movies. I wasn't no gangster, like no street gangster. I was a gangster like the Sopranos, you know, like I wanted to, that was the kind of stuff I looked up to. And I'm telling you, I would have done it. Like, I'm telling you, there ain't no doubt. You know, there's other stuff that I ain't proud of that I did do. But, you know, I never killed nobody, and I thank the Lord for that. There's a couple times I was going to kill people. God, stop me. And I thank the Lord that I've never murdered nobody. And that God stepped in for me in my life. You know, everybody wants to be a tough guy. Everybody wants to be a gangster when they're younger. But I tell you, I thank the Lord that every time he was there for me, spoke to me, pulled me away from it, kept me from making decisions that would have changed my life forever. I thank God for that.